Good morning, one and all. Today we are going to discuss about the problems on a tariff. Okay, coming to the first problem, calculate the number of units to be consumed so that the annual bill on the basis of a two-part tariff. Okay, first we calculate the annual bill. Okay, that means the annual energy consumption. First we calculate the number of units consumed per annum. Okay, that is number of units consumed per annum. That is kWh. Number of units consumed. And also we calculate the annual bill on the basis of a two-part tariff. Okay, therefore, the maximum demand, that means, therefore, the maximum demand that will be in kilowatts, the maximum demand is equal to 10 kilowatts. And two-part tariff is rupees 1200 per annum per kW of maximum demand plus rupees 1.80 per unit consumed. Okay, and then we write the formula for that given tariff. Therefore, tariff is equal to rupees 1200 per kW of maximum demand. Per means the multiplication. kW of maximum demand is 10 kilowatts. 10 kilowatts plus rupees 1.80 per unit consumed. Per means the multiplication, units consumed means the kWh. Okay, first of all, we calculate the kWh and then we easily calculate the tariff. Therefore, the flat rate tariff is 2.40 per unit. Okay, therefore, the flat rate tariff is 2.40 per unit. Okay, therefore the therefore kWh we will be considered as the x. Therefore, we are consider kWh, that is the number of units consumed, that will be considered as the in terms of x. Therefore, we are substituting in the x in tariff formula. Then tariff is equal to, then the tariff is equal to 1200 into 10 plus 1.80 into kWh means the x. kWh means the x. Therefore, by simplifying this equation, that is 12,000 plus 1.80x. 1.80x. Okay, this is the tariff formula. Therefore, flat rate tariff is equal to 2.40 per unit. Okay, then the flat rate tariff, that is 2.40 per unit. Then we are considering that is the annual bill under flat rate. Okay, then that will be equal to annual bill under two-part tariff. Under the two-part tariff is equal to the annual bill under the two-part tariff Okay, what is the amount? That is rupees 2.40 per kilowatt hour. Rupees 2.40 per means the multiplication, kilowatt hour means we are consider that is the x. We are consider that is the x. By equating these two equations, okay, consider this is the equation number 1 and this is the equation number 2. Equating 1 and 2, then therefore 1 is equal to the 2, then we obtain x value, that is 12,000 plus 1.80x is equal to 2.40 into x is equal to 2.40 into x. Okay, therefore we are simplifying this equation, then we obtain the x value. Then we obtain the x value that will be equal to 2000. That will be equal to 20,000 units. 20,000 units. Okay, therefore, what is the x? That is kWh. Okay, what is meant by kWh? That is number of units consumed. Okay, therefore, number of units consumed is equal to 20,000. Number of units consumed is equal to the 20,000. Okay, this is the kWh. Okay, understand, ma? Next, coming to the second problem. The monthly reading of consumer meters are as follows. Okay, therefore, the monthly reading of consumer meters, okay, are as follows. In this case, maximum demand is equal to 50 kilowatts and energy consumed, that will be kWh, is equal to 36,000 and reactive energy, that is kVARH, is 23,400. Okay, if the tariff is rupees 80 per kilowatt of maximum demand plus 8 pice per unit plus 0.5 pice per unit of each 1% of power factor below 86%. Therefore, calculate the monthly bill. Therefore, we are calculating the monthly bill. First of all, we are calculate the average load. First of all, we are calculating the average load. Okay, what is the formula for average load? Therefore, average load is equal to number of units consumed by hours, or that will be calculated monthly. Therefore, the monthly energy consumption by hours. Okay, how many hours are there in a month? That is 24 into 24 hours into 30 days. That is 24 hours into 30 days. Okay, therefore, the monthly energy consumption, that is energy consumption, is equal to 36,000. Okay, therefore, substitute the monthly energy consumption in this formula, that is 36,000 by 24 hours into 30 days. Okay, this is the average load. Okay, by calculating this, we obtain that is 50 kilowatts is the average load. Okay, therefore, the average load is equal to 50 kilowatts. Next, we calculate the power factor. Okay, what is the formula for power factor? That is cos phi. Then, power factor is equal to therefore, the power factor is equal to that is phi. That is phi is equal to tan inverse of kVARH tan inverse of kVARH by kVARH by kWH. Okay, therefore that will be equal to tan inverse of kVARH means 23,400 by kWH. Okay, therefore kWH is equal to the 36,000. kWH is equal to 36,000. This is the phi. Then we calculate the cos phi value. Cos of this answer. Then we obtain the power factor, that is the cos phi. Okay, what is that value? That is 0.83. Therefore, cos phi is equal to 0.83 from this formula. Cos of this answer, then that will be obtained, that is 0.86. Next, the power factor surcharges are 0.5 pies. Okay, therefore the surcharges are 0.5 pies into kWH into 86%. Therefore 86 minus power factor. Okay, therefore we are calculating the power factor surcharges. Therefore we are calculating the power factor surcharges. Therefore, the power factor surcharges is equal to, that is 0.5 pies. That means 0.005. 0.05 pies means 0.00 rupees, 005 rupees into kWH. Okay, what is the kWH? That is 36,000. kWH is equal to the 36,000 into how much percentage? That is 86. Okay, that is 86 minus cos phi value. 86 minus cos phi value, that is 83.84. Okay, then this will be equal to, therefore the power factor surcharges is equal to rupees. Okay, by calculating this value, then we obtain, that is rupees 388. That is rupees 388. Okay, this is the power factor surcharges. Then we calculate the monthly bill or tariff. Then we calculate the monthly bill or tariff. Okay, therefore the monthly bill is equal to, that is, there is a formula that will be given in the question, that is tariff formula, that is rupees 80 per kilowatt of maximum demand. Okay, that is rupees 80 per kilowatt of maximum demand. That means 80 per means multiplication, 80 into kilowatt of maximum demand is 50 kilowatts plus 8 pies means 0.08 per means multiplication per units means kWH plus surcharges, that is the power factor surcharges that will be calculated. Okay, therefore the tariff is equal to, our monthly bill is equal to rupees 80 per kW of maximum demand. Per means the multiplication. Okay, kW of maximum demand means 50 plus 8 pies means 0.08. 8 pies means 0.08 into number of units consumed, that is 36,000. Number of units consumed, that is 36,000, plus the power factor surcharges. Okay, that will be calculated like this, that is rupees 388. Okay, this is the power factor surcharges. Okay, this is the power factor surcharges. Okay, then we obtain the monthly bill, that is 7,268 rupees. That is 7,268 rupees is the monthly bill. Okay, this is the procedure for calculating the monthly bill for a given tariff rate. First, we calculate the average load. What is the formula for average load? That is monthly energy consumption by hours. Okay, next we calculate the power factor. After that, we are calculating the power factor surcharges. Then we calculate the monthly bill for that given tariff. Okay, understand? Okay, next coming to the last problem in this unit. Okay, therefore, a factory works for 16 hours a day. Okay, therefore, the factory is working at a 16 hours a day for 300 days in a year. Only in the year, 300 days, that factory will be operated. Okay, therefore, the following two systems of tariffs are available. Therefore, we are using the two types of tariffs. Okay, first one is the high voltage supply at rupees 1 per unit plus rupees 50 per month per kVA of maximum demand. Next, the low voltage supply at rupees 60 per month per kVA of maximum demand plus 1.10 per unit. Okay, therefore, the factory has the average load of 250 kilowatts at 0.8 power factor and a maximum demand of 300 kilowatts at the same power factor. Okay, therefore, the high voltage equipment costs are rupees 500 per kVA and losses can be taken as 5% and interest and depreciation charges are 12%. Okay, then calculate the difference in the annual cost between the two stations. Okay, therefore we are calculating the annual cost between these two systems or the two stations. Okay, first we calculate the working hours. Okay, first we calculate the how many hours the plant will be operated or the working. Okay, therefore working hours is equal to how many hours that will be given? 16 hours a day and 300 days in a year. 16 hours in a day and 300 days in a year. Okay, therefore the number of hours that will be operated in a year, that is 4,800 hours. Only the system will be operated. After that, we calculate the number of units on low voltage side. Number of units on low voltage side. On low voltage side. Okay, therefore, number of hours. Okay, how many hours are there? That is 4,800. Okay, and then how many hours in the low voltage side? That is 250 hours. Okay, therefore 250 into number of hours, that is 4,800. Okay, the total number of hours is 4,800. 250 into 4,800. Next, we calculate the maximum demand on the low voltage side. Okay, next we calculate the maximum demand on the LV side. Okay, how we will be calculate the maximum demand on the LV side? That will be equal to maximum demand, that is KW Okay, in terms of the kVA, that is kW by power factor. Okay, what is the kW? That is 300 by, okay, what is the power factor? That is 0.8, 300 by 0.8. Then we obtain the maximum demand in terms of the kVA. Why? Because we are calculating the maximum demand in terms of kVA. That means, okay, in the tariff formula, we are using the maximum demand in terms of the kVA. Okay, next we calculate the annual cost under low voltage side. Next we calculate the annual cost under low voltage side. Okay, how we will be calculate that low voltage side annual cost? Okay, we are giving the tariff formula in the question. Okay, that is the low voltage supply at rupees 60 per month per kVA of maximum demand. That means 60 means 0.6 into kVA of maximum demand, that will be calculated plus 1.10 per unit. Okay, and then the factory has the average load of 250 kilowatts. Okay, therefore we are calculating the bill or the tariff. Therefore, we are calculating the bill or the tariff, that is rupees, not price, that will be 60 rupees. Therefore, we are directly substituting, that is 60 into 12, that is the into 375 kVA of maximum demand plus rupees 1.10 into per units. Okay, how many units we are calculated? That is 250 into 4,800. That is 1,22,000. Okay, therefore we are obtaining the annual cost under the low voltage side. Next, we calculate the high voltage equipment losses. Okay, in that question, what is the high voltage equipment losses? That is the 5%. Next, we calculate the rating of high voltage equipment. Okay, therefore that is the maximum demand. Okay, therefore the maximum demand that will be converted into the kVA for high voltage side. Then we calculate the maximum demand on HV side. Then we calculate the maximum demand on HV side, that is maximum demand on LV side, that is the 300 by power factor, that is 0.8 into 1 minus losses. Okay, into 1 minus losses, that is how much amount of losses are there, that will be given in the question, that is 5%. That is 1 minus 5%. Then we obtain, that is 0.95. Therefore, we are obtaining the maximum demand in terms of the kVA, that is 395 kVA. Okay, understand what that is? 395 kVA for the high voltage side. Okay, then we calculate the number of units generated at the high voltage side. Okay, therefore loss percentage is 5%. Then we calculate the number of units, that is kWh. Okay, that is 1,20,000. 1,20,000 by how much amount of percentage? That is 1 minus 5%. That will be equal to 0.95. Okay, that will be equal to 0.95. Therefore, this will be equal to the 12,63,158. 12,63,158. Next, we calculate the annual cost of high voltage equipment. How we will be calculate the annual cost of high voltage equipment? That is rupees 500 into rupees maximum demand. Okay, in kVA, what is the maximum demand? That is 395. Okay, that will be equal to rupees 19,700 and 1,97,500. 500. Next, we calculate the interest and depreciation charges. Okay, first we calculate the interest and depreciation charges. First, we already calculate that annual cost that will be equal to the 1,97,500. 1,97,500 into interest, that is the 12%. 12%, then this will be equal to 23,700. Then that will be equal to 23,700. Then we calculate the annual bill. Okay, how we will be calculate that annual bill? That will be given in the question, that is KW units consumed, that is the units consumed, that will be equal to 23,700 plus rupees 50 into 12 into 395, that is the kV of maximum demand. kV of maximum demand plus rupees 1.10 into 1 lakh, 12 lakhs 63,158. Then we obtain the cost under the high voltage side. Therefore, the voltage supply will be, how we will be calculated that voltage supply? That means LV side voltage minus HV side voltage. Okay, therefore we are calculating, that is 1523,858. Okay, this is the annual cost. Okay, then we calculate the high voltage side, which will be cheaper saving, means the LV side means minus HV side. Okay, this is the HV side, and previous case we are calculating that LV side. Then we easily obtain the units consumed. Okay, thank you. Okay, this is the solution for that given problem. Okay, this is the various problems that will be related to the tariff calculations. Okay, therefore, the 16 it is complete, 15 it is completed. Okay, thank you.